Strasbourg for us is one of the most beautiful cities of France and Europe, with its beautiful canals, fairy tale like La Petite France, really impressive Gothic cathedral, and a famous Christmas market, and of course its atmosphere. It's definitely worth knowing this beautiful city, and as we always say, sometimes the most unknown cities are the most beautiful. Welcome to Strasbourg. The city was originally a Celtic village, and under the Romans it became a garrison town. It was captured in the 5th century by the Franks, who called it Stratiburgum, from which the present name is derived. Strasbourg is the capital of the Alsace region and lies on the border with Germany, giving it a unique flavour of both countries. It enjoys a truly Franco-German culture, having been under both French and German rule over the centuries. Historically, the city was German-speaking, but French is now the dominant language. Following the end of the Second World War, with its strategic location and cosmopolitan atmosphere, Strasbourg was chosen to be the capital of Europe. The city of Strasbourg is traversed by the Île River, which divides and surrounds the Grand Île, the big island, on which the old town and most of the city's famous buildings are situated. The island was designated UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1988 for its outstanding architecture. At 142 metres, or 466 feet, Strasbourg Cathedral was the world's tallest building from 1647 to 1874 for a period of 227 years, when it was surpassed by the St. Nikolai's Church in Hamburg. Today it's the 6th tallest church in the world and the highest still standing structure built entirely in the Middle Ages. The Cathedral of Notre Dame, built of red sandstone, is a harmonious structure despite the variety of its architectural styles. It has an asymmetrical facade with fine sculptured portals and only one tower, and a graceful 15th century spire. Viewed from the outside, the cathedral's facade provides one of the finest picture books of the Middle Ages that you'll ever see. The hundreds of sculptures which almost seem to leap out of you from the wall make great use of light and shadow effects. The colour of the pink sandstone changes according to the time of day and the colour of the sky. On summer evenings, the lighting effects around the cathedral are simply magical to watch. Inside the building, the long nave, the stained glass windows dating from the 12th and 14th centuries form a particularly enchanting sight along with the rose window. The Renaissance astronomical clock, the mechanism of which dates from 1842, is a masterpiece in its own right. A UNESCO World Heritage Site perfectly preserved, the picturesque Petite France district is one of those places where visitors, on seeing it for the first time, stop in the tracks and whisper wow due to the many magnificent half-timbered houses that date from the 16th and 17th centuries that line the waterway. Their sloping roofs open out onto lofts where hides were once dried. The area where Petite France is located was once popular with fishermen, tanners and millers, home to the workers and the poor. Washhouses line the sides of the river. The name Petite France isn't anywhere as romantic as you might think. It's an island which, in the 15th century, was where soldiers of the French King Charles VII were sent to a hospital which specialised in treating syphilis. It was nicknamed the French disease, and the island became Petite France. It was a poor area and largely abandoned by the authorities. In fact, if it weren't for some artists who discovered just how pretty the area was, it might not be there today. It was only due to their protests that some of the most iconic buildings that we know and love weren't demolished by the city council. It really is a fairy tale looking place where every street is a photo-worthy opportunity. Maison Kammerzell is a historic building located in Strasbourg, France, near the city's iconic cathedral. Built in the 15th century and completed in the 16th century, it is a prime example of late Gothic architecture with Renaissance-style wooden carvings adorning its facade. The building is known for its intricate details and rich history, including its use as a merchant's house. Today, Maison Kammerzell is a renowned restaurant offering Alsatian cuisine in an atmospheric setting. The River Île is the main body of water that flows through the city of Strasbourg. It essentially splits into two and then merges again on the other side to create an island Grand Île, which is basically Strasbourg old city centre. Most visitors would be spending most of the time here. For a city that is far inland like Strasbourg, we were surprised just how much water features prominently in the city. The Petite France quarter in particular includes the canals as one of the major features of the district. And the canals serve as a natural defence line of the city centre of Strasbourg. In fact, there used to be a covered bridge, or pont couvert, which is part of the defence system of the city. The covers of the bridge are long gone, and only a few of the defensive towers are still there. And that's the magic of Strasbourg, where both of us were charmed by its canals, the beauty of its historic streets, and the warmth of its culture. From the awe-inspiring cathedral to the tranquil waters of Petite France, Strasbourg offers a journey through time and beauty at every turn. Whether drawn by its rich history, delicious cuisine, or picturesque views, this city promises memories that will stay with you long after you've left. We really hope you like our videos. And please like and subscribe if you do.